Hello, Mega. Just I thought it was easier to do a video on this rather than put a long post that may not get all the points across anyway, right? Uh, Last time we did one of these, I think it was Marty Tong that gave an announcement on how to be kind and what have you, way at the beginning. But I want to just kind of go through the rules of the site because I lately there's quite a few people that um, may complain about why are you putting me on posting alert or why did you delete my comment, right? And I don't know if you know, but there's rules, there's group rules, and before you can become a member, one of the questions that's asked is, do you agree with the group rules? And, so when you say yes, now I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't even know what the group rules are, but it should kind of signal, hey, there's rules here, or they wouldn't have put a question like that. And so later on, you go and read them. Well, the reason this is different is because a group is unlike your own personal Facebook account, right? So you can post whatever you want on your Facebook site, but when you get into a group, it gets a little different. So I want to walk through those so you understand. We call Patty Lowe the enforcer or the hammer because she is pretty tough on keeping these rules in place. It also keeps our site from turning into a lot of these other group sites, which become nothing on what they originally intended to be. And they just kind of morph into just a personal Facebook page that lost sight of its theme, right? So let me go through these. There's 10 of them. The first one is be kind and courteous. So that goes without saying, right? So no matter what somebody says, try not to go to the negative and attack them, right? Even though some of the posts may beg for that, just go to the good side. Be kind, let it go. Know that there's an admin in the background that will take care of it if it seems like they're posting something that should not be posted in the first place, right? So don't start getting into fights in posts. The next one is no phishing. Now, phishing is when you actually use other people's information and try to spread it around for inappropriate purposes, right? So we want members to share memories and photos, but we want them to be used safely, right? Not used for some sort of fraudulent purpose. That goes without saying. I think y'all get that. The third is no promotions or spam, right? So um, if we allow the site to be everybody promotes their profession, then it becomes a want ad, right? Or it becomes a business ad site. I think back last year, Peggy Martino had recommended one day to let everybody get it out of their system. We want to discourage doing that because we don't want this to become a promo site. Every once in a while, we kind of walk the line. We'll show a business from the neighborhood, but it's generally to brag about what's in the neighborhood in Grand and Harlem and how to promote Grand and Harlem. So if you find that your post was deleted, it's because it's straight up promotion. The spam is when you're putting misinformation out there, right? Could be anything, you name it, misleading news information. The fourth is respect everyone's privacy. So this group requires kind of a mutual trust, right? So we want to make sure that any of the sensitive information you may be able to get on this site, you're not going and using for inappropriate purposes, right? The fifth is no political, religious, or especially COVID discussions. When I started this site, it was when COVID started, and the intention was let's get away from the craziness, right? So that's why this was very important. It's not that we're not proud of our faith or our political leanings. What ends up happening with those is they turn into fights. Why? Because not everybody shares the same faith or political ideology. And before you know, you got infighting. And then we're back to number one, which is be kind and courteous, right? Number six, no personal posts like family or pets. For some reason, and ladies, I don't know why you love doing this, but you gotta throw the grandkids and the dogs and cats and everything else out there. That's fine. Keep that for your personal page. Not to go just at the ladies. It's just that's generally what happens. A lot of guys will do it too, but keep all that for your personal page. Not that we're not interested. If there's going to be any kind of personal stuff, it's going to be the group. A graduation picture of everybody. So you got maybe 30 members in that picture, right? Or a group of people from neighborhood get together. That's okay. It's got to be a neighborhood theme, right? Number 7 is no sexual content, right? Don't know why this happens. This is usually a guy thing, right? They got to make a sexual innuendo. Don't put it here. Go into your personal page, go lock yourself off and make all the sexual innuendos you want. Not here. So you'll see Patty's really tough on this one. If it's the slide, the same thing with Peggy Martino was tough on this. If it started to go slide this way, boom, that post is deleted. We've got to keep the site clean. It's just the way we were raised, right? Okay, number 8, Montclair rule. I actually made this rule way after we started the group. And it's actually Montclair rule / YouTube rule. And the reason is we're getting a lot of posts that had nothing to do with Mega. Or we're getting someone that put way too many YouTube out there of old artists that we used to listen to. Trust me, we all remember the old groups. We don't need somebody to just keep posting all the videos from the groups we grew up with, so we want to be careful that this thing doesn't morph into, again, your personal page of preferences. You want to post one YouTube video about Led Zeppelin once a month and how that related to us growing up. That's fine. All right. Try not to use a backdoor approach to breaking this rule. Right. Generally, it's got to be about the neighborhood. Number 9 is no ranting or raving. This happens all the time. You get people just looking to fight about something, right? Or to rant about something going on, right? If it's bad, it's bad. If there's problems in the cities, let it go, right? That kind of goes back to my number 5, no political, religious, or COVID discussions. Ranting and raving usually comes out of some of that as well. So if you don't have anything good to say, don't say it, right? That's generally the theme there, right? And last but not least is admin cleanup. I had created this because I would just go through and I would see stuff that needed to go, and I just took it off. And I know this sounds like the power of the admin may be a little too powerful, but you got to be able to keep this site fresh. Otherwise, like I said, it just falls apart. So this is why we had so many admin helping out, because none of us could just devote all the time and attention to searching through all the posts, searching through all the members that join, make sure they're there for good intention, not trying to create problems. So I thought I'd just do a video so I don't get texts or IMs saying, why did you take me down? Nothing personal. It's got to stay within the rules of the group. Okay, have a great day, and hope you have a great summer. All right, thanks.